So let me start off by saying I think the Bible is just a bunch of stories. Let's just get that out of the way. There were things that people wanted to express about the universe and those stories were their best way to do it. But, having said that, I think this obsession with paranormal events always being evil or based on some kind of trauma or soul not being able to cross over or whatever, kind of ignores a huge portion of reality. Namely, good paranormal stuff happens, and when it happens it's not proof of the Bible. It's not, but, I mean it stands to reason that if there's nasty paranormal out there, there must be positive paranormal out there too. So Greentext me your stories my dudes. You've got to have some. It can't all be negative spooks. There's gotta be some spirits out there who act like brothers.
Time to drop my own green text on this. Was a kid in my mom's car. She sucked at driving, critical thinking, etc. Stuck in the snow, tires skidding trying to get out of this stupid parking lot that had an uphill exit. Spinning tires and spinning tires. We're fucked. Suddenly, the car just starts moving. We drive up like there are a dozen people pushing the car. My face when there's nobody around at all. Maybe another from later in life. Be in my early 20s. Keep screwing up relationships. 100% my fault. Just being selfish, cheating, bullshit. Kind of say to God one night, I give up. I can't make this work. I'm not ever making a commitment to anyone ever again. So if you really want me to be with someone, that's your business. But I'm out. Feel something. A weird shift. Look out the window of my friend's downtown apartment. See this hot chick outside everybody always talks about. It's weird. She and I hang out at the same places, know all the same people, even go to the same parties for years now, but we never, ever run into each other. Only really met her a few days ago. Keeps asking me out. I kept saying no because I'm so conflicted, but tonight, fuck it. Go downstairs, we connect, go to the bar, spend the night together, we get married 3 years later. Been married for years. Have a great kid. Best thing that ever happened to me.
Okay, I'll shed a tear again while writing this, but here goes. Dad died 7 years ago. Great guy. Would do absolutely anything for me. Would often lend me money when I was broke. Would always ask if I'm okay for money when we spoke on the phone. Be 2 years ago. Goes to ATM. 0.00p. Goes home and searches piggy bank. Not even €2 in there. What the fuck am I gonna do? Goes for a piss. Walks back to bedroom. Looks down. Spots a €20 note sitting by the bed. The fuck? Bends down to pick it up. Spots another €10 note sticking out from under my drawers. The fuck? Know for a fact they weren't there 5 minutes earlier. Knows immediately it's my dad still looking out for me. Sits on bed and begins to cry because miss him so much. Cries for 20 minutes. Starts laughing at myself. Even 5 years after his death he's still looking out for me. I know it was him.
Grew up in an apartment near a slum area in the Philippines and I got some not so spooky, but still paranormal green text for year. First, be toddler, probably 3. Parents left me in our bedroom so I can sleep while they watch a movie. The lights were on so I get to play with my toys until I get sleepy. Suddenly saw a cross-shaped object made of light come out of the Jesus embroidery my mom made. I didn't know what I was, but it felt somehow warm and nice. But being a toddler I was scared because I do not know what it was. The cross was moving on its own in different directions as if it was trying to play with me. Couldn't remember anything else after that. Growing up I dismissed it as a dream, but this one has been stuck with me ever since for the last 20 years. That feel when maybe I really did see Jesus or an angel at least. Second, that apartment always had something spooky when we lived there. Hear marbles and coins fall off our stairs when there are none. Sometimes see legs running down and then disappearing out of thin air. Occasionally hear footsteps and laughter from our room. Hear my mom or dad calling me from the other side of the house, but they would sometimes be clueless about it or would hear it except that it wasn't them. Third, around elementary, probably 2nd grade, sister and I were tucked in our beds. She's telling me about a day in preschool earlier. It was already lights off. Several minutes later see a fuzz object shaped like an eyeball floating around the room. Thought it was just a knife floaty because I liked staring at the light all the time, except this one was moving on its own. Sister sees it too and freaks out. She goes under her sheets. Me being the tough big brother ran to the light switch, turned the lights on for 5 minutes and off again. Whatever it was gone after that. Flash forward around high school, playing Castlevania on my PSP, listening to Metallica. Parents went home, sister was at my cousin's, just me and the dogs. Only light that was on was from my laptop. Suddenly my dogs started barking at nothing. Tell them shut up, but they wouldn't stop. Mom's Shih Tzu was suddenly scared shitless and hid under our couch. My Jack Russell Terrier just stood there growling at whatever he was looking at. Finally got sick of it and went there to shush him. There I saw a fucking 3-dimensional silhouette of me. It was fuzzy like the iFloaty from before and had no other features. Had the same build as me except it looked like a hologram walking towards me. I noped, turned all the lights, and grabbed the holy water from our family altar. I'm Catholic. Sprayed that shit in every room. Had the idea of putting holy water in my hands and just started punching the air because I box at weekends. Uncle who lived next door saw me from the window and asked what the hell was wrong and why was I praying so loudly while shadowboxing. Tell him about what I saw. My face when he asked me if I was doing drugs. My face when he told me to lay off the metal music and listen to what other kids were into instead. My face when I got grounded from video, TV, and music because Uncle told my parents I might be using drugs. My face when I don't.